What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to this third and final video of where to settle in Klingon space. I'm right now in the Loya system and there is some crazy glitches going on. I mean, just look at this. Here we have some enemy ships. Looks like there's one enemy ship, but he is, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Hey Renegade, how's it going? Yeah, it's kind of crazy out here, but you know, glitches happen all the time, so what can you do? What can you do? So as I said, I am in the Loya system and we are exploring Klingon space. So there's lots of systems to choose from, depending on where you want to live. So the first system that you come up to in Klingon space is Khitomer. So as I mentioned before, Khitomer is where Worf grew up, if you've watched The Next Generation, and of course Deep Space Nine. So let's take a look at Khitomer right now. Khitomer system, level 23 system. There are lots and lots of bad guys here, some players as well, probably doing missions. I think that's the guy I saw in the last video. He has this awesome Vulcan ship, which is, it's just crazy. Like, look at that power strength. It's absolutely crazy. It's an absolute craziness going on. Let's take a look at, here is a Klingon station. Probably shown this before. Like, I think the detail, first of all, the detail on this station is absolute madness. It's just outside Khitomer, which is a major Klingon base. So you can do loads of missions here, and of course that'll boost your fraction level. And yeah, you can't, I don't think, no, you can't settle in this system as of yet. Obviously that might change in the future, but there are no resources here, so it doesn't make much sense to settle here. So yeah, that is Khitomer, which is only good for missions really, and for killing enemies. I mean, I can't even kill them right now, like I'm too low level, but we'll see in the future. Some fantastic details on these planets right here. So yeah, that is the Khitomer system. And next we are going to go to Yato. Alright, here we go. So we've just reached Yato. This is the next system after Khitomer, and it's a very important system. Let's take a look here. Level 26 system, I'm sure. Lots of titanium mines. And of course, I think these may turn into power steel. You can move here. There's very little people here right now. QCSP, I think that's a Quebec faction right there. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's a pretty central system. Like, no alliances are really moved here and have a chokehold on it right now, so that's pretty important. So Klingon space is still uncontested territory, just FYI. So yeah, Yato is pretty normal system, not much going on for it. Oh, there is Rombi right here, Demolition Man. He has a peace shield, so he might have been attacked recently, who knows. But yeah, so there is not much going on in the system, but it is a pretty decent system to move to if you do want that titanium, so I highly recommend it. And next we are going to go to Woksix. Woksix? I think I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, that was a short trip, and let's take a look at the Woksix system. So this is a level 22 system in Klingon space. And there are some missions to do here, which is always great. There is lots of power steel. There is of course one person here from the KK Alliance, okay. So you can move to the system, there are lots of planets available. So I think that I would definitely recommend moving to the system if you are in Klingon space and you do want to mine here. There's some more KK people there. Yeah, so I definitely recommend this system. And yeah, so let's go to the Go-D system next. Alright, here we go. Alright, so again, along with this video, I'll be posting all the system coordinates in the description below. So do take a look at that. And we are just reaching the Go-D system. Let's take a look here. This is a level 23 system. And again, you can move to it. There are plenty of planets to move to. There's some power steel, some titanium mines. We do have a lot. Let's see who's here. Oil. Wormwood. It's a pretty interesting name for an alliance. And I guess we do have the Oil Alliance here. They have formed a hive, which is getting pretty normal in this game. Like, forming hives is a pretty normal thing to do. And of course they are slowly taking over this system. Depends on what server you're on. This is the Canadian server. So yeah. So they're surrounding Lizard. So this is, I mean, again, like, depending on what server you're on, this is a pretty decent system. There's lots of partial and titanium mines. So again, this is another good system to move to. Okay. Helping Khan's Wrath right there. There you go, man. So we're going to take a look at the Loitat system right here, setting course. So we'll be back in a few moments. Alright, so that took a little bit longer than expected, but we have reached the Loya system. This is a level 24 system. Let's take a look at this. See some power steel here. And I don't see anyone here right now. It's a pretty empty system. There is lots of titanium, power steel, and I don't think I see anyone here right now, which is kind of crazy. I'd expect to see someone here, but I think this system is completely empty, which is madness, really. Yeah, this is a pretty empty system, and I expect to see someone here. Okay, so let's go to the next system, and we are going to go to Loya, which is my home system. Alright, so for the Prometheus Alliance, the Loya system is a very important system. It's very special to us. And if you are joining the Prometheus Alliance, I highly recommend that you move to this system. First of all, we do have a hive here, similar to the Oil Alliance and others. So we can, like, pretty successfully defend this system against attackers. And yeah, I mean, this system is rich in power steel, titanium, and it's fairly close to other key systems. If I want to go back to independent territory, I can, and it doesn't take too long. And this person has a peace shield. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, this is a great system to move to, and if you do decide to join the Prometheus Alliance on the Canadian server, I mean, this is a great system to make a hive in, and we'll probably be moving systems, but right now we're here, we're in the Loya system, and it is great fun. Anyway, so let's check out some more systems. Who's mining here? 7/3. And yeah, we do have our little ally here, Obsidian Prime. He's part of the Free Alliance. Big shout out to Free right there. And yeah, so right now we are going to take a trip to the Anthro system. So let's take a look here. Let's set a course for the Anthro system, and we'll be right back. If you do choose the Klingon Empire, one system I'd highly recommend visiting is the Anthro system. Let's take a look here. This is a level 27 system, and it is full of dilithium and other goodies. I mean, let's take a look here. Like, we have level 2 raw crystal, which you will need to power up your ships. And there are so many great things here. I mean, so many other alliances have moved here. The Free Alliance has moved here. Time has moved here. I mean, this is a system brimming with... There's the EH hive right there. So I mean, this system is one of the key systems in Klingon space. You do need that dilithium if you are going to do research. I cannot stress enough, I am pretty low on dilithium right now, but I will get some more in the near future. But yeah, you need to mine that dilithium. It does take a long time, but it'll be so worth it in the end. You think you'll have enough, and then it'll take like 5,000 crystal to research something, and then you won't have enough, so you need the dilithium. And that's pretty much it. Like, you need to go to the Anthro system if you are in Klingon space, so get there. Right, next we're going to go to this Loya system. So I shall be right back, and let's go there right now. It was a short trip to the Loya system, and it is pretty close to Anthro. So let's take a look here. This is a level 25 system. This could be a good one to move to as well. Yeah, I mean, there are some empty planet spots right here. This is one of those systems which is full of power steel and titanium. There's hardly anyone here, really. There's 2 people down here. The QC Alliance, probably Quebec, I'm guessing. Yeah, oh, Time right there, Inferno. It's a pretty cool guy. And yeah, so this is definitely a system to move to if you want to be near Anthro, I'd say. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there are some missions to do here. About 6 missions, so I definitely recommend this system. This is another good one to move to. So next, we're going to go to Vostok. Alright, and we've just reached Vostok, which is a level 24 system. And again, this is close to Anthro. There are some free planet spots available, some missions to do. A few missions right there. Pastille, Tritanium. We have a lot of good stuff here. And again, it's a pretty empty system. There is one person living here. Not sure who that is, but some pretty good stuff right here. So again, like, I'd highly recommend moving to these empty systems, especially if you're in an alliance. And yeah, this is definitely one to move to, so I definitely recommend this one. Okay, next we're going to try the U-Kee? I think I'm saying that right. The U-Kee system, which is right next door. It's going to take a little bit of way to get there, but we shall make it there. Alright, let's go. Alright, we have just reached the U-Kee system, but I do want to give some perspective here. If I just zoom out. Here is Kronos, the Klingon homeworld. It is a level 60 system. If I click on here, the warp range is 38. My Tala cannot even reach it. I have a warp range of 21 right now, I believe. Yes, that's right, 21. So there is still ways to go in the game. So I'm going to look at the U-Kee system right here. It is a level 23 system, and there is lots of Pastille and Tritanium right here. This is a pretty empty system, actually, taking a look at it. Don't think anyone lives here right now. So yeah, I mean, I definitely recommend moving to this system. You do want to move to those systems where there is nobody at. And yeah, there is somebody mining right here. Borg, 3 of 7. Good name, good name. Okay, so that is it for this system. So next we're going to go to Khitomer. Can't even pronounce that right. It's a level 22 system. I'm just going to hit set course right here, and we'll be back in a sec. Alright, so we've just reached Jona, level 22 system. Let's take a look at this. So this is a level 22 system. It looks fairly empty. Again, there's lots of Pastille and Tritanium mines. And yeah, it's a pretty empty system. One person here, Sal, not sure who that is. And yeah, that's my ship. So this is a pretty good system. There's the Oil Alliance right there, Trunk Gunner. And yeah, I mean, these outside systems are again very good to move to. I'd highly recommend it. Seems to be no missions here at all. But again, this is a good system to move to if you are starting out in the Klingon Empire. Alright, so the next system we're going to is going to be Mushka. Alright, so we've just reached the Mushka system. Now this is mentioned several times in Star Trek. It is a level 28 system, and let's take a look here. There are some missions to do here, and some people have moved here. Time, of course they have. And we do have, wait, what is this? Level 3 raw crystal. Right, this is fantastic. You need this to level up your ships and to do other stuff too. There are some missions here. Level 3 raw crystal is great actually. So if I go to my station, let me just show you something. If I go to research in the R&D department, go to station, and I go across here to prime research speed. This is what you need. You need level 3 raw crystal if you're going to get prime research speed. You cannot buy level 3 prime raw crystal. So you need this to advance your game basically. So it is another great resource to have, and another reason to move to Klingon space. So yeah, I'd highly recommend moving, or at least go into the Mushka system, but there will be increased competition, so be aware of that. Okay, so that is it for now. I think I've provided a good summary of the systems to move to, especially if you only have Warp 21. Obviously when you go higher, and when I go higher, I'll be exploring all these other systems out here for you guys. So yeah, if you have any comments or concerns, like, please leave them in the comment section below. And yeah, keep watching my videos. Alright guys, Have a good one, and I shall see you next time.